I grew up in a place called Ikotun. The average income was definitely less than $2 a day. So we didn't have a lot growing up. My dad married 5 wives and has 30 kids. I'm number 21. I didn't really care about, standing out so much. I have a drive to try to get more and be more. The most important thing that I could do was to leave a mark. I wanted to still do something that was important for the world in some way. So what I did was to request for the brochures of all the schools, and MIT really resonated with me. It was about service, it was about how we can have an impact in the world, and I wanted to be part of that. I knew that I would be competing for entry with people that have gone to MIT and Stanford and all the best universities in the world. And luckily at the time, there was a library that was just built that had internet access and I could access the MIT OpenCourseWare. What I had from doing that wasn't a claim, wasn't something to boast about. It was a confidence that I was ready to be at MIT. And at some point at the end of my first year, I had a little bit of crisis around who I was and what I was doing. I saw a need for MIT style of education in Nigeria. Remembering that without access to the MIT OpenCourseWare, I probably won't have the chance that I had. It just made more sense. It seemed to me like something I just had to work on. So I formed a nonprofit with a couple of friends to take MIT classes to Nigeria. I'm a co-founder of .learn.
Now, this is an example of the power of digital education. And the goal for my company is to put that in the hands of everyone. 5 hours of learning can be had for about the cost of sending a single text message.
Africa and emerging markets in general have a huge education problem, and they cannot keep waiting for people to build all the schools and for all the teachers to get trained.
Even though the connections are poor, it would cost me about 10 times as much to buy Wi-Fi in Lagos than in Boston. And that speaks to the problems of access and also quality of education.
What about if we could do something to get people access where they are right now? And I think that's where online education can come in, and it's important. For some people, that might be the only option that they have to learn. We got into an accelerator now called the MIT Delta V, and that has been the real turning point for us because we're able to get the resources and the mentorship to take this to the next level. My goal is to kind of create a more level playing field so that anyone, anywhere, no matter where they are, no matter how much your parents earn, can learn on demand. I don't know how long my life is going to be, but no matter how short it is, I want to make it count.